What up? Told you guys we weren't done with MapComp. I was just busy. We're gonna do. I wanted to do Ranger, but I think I'm gonna do NG instead, and I'll do Ranger another time. But I would like to be a mechanist and figure out how the hell those robots work. This is week 3, chef. Excuse me, screen region? There you go. Let's go. I have played NG 1 to 80 before, so I have a general idea of what I would like my leveling build to be, but my NG was like literally my first Guild Wars character. So it's been a very long time since I played. I would love to just play Rifle, though. Rifle's a fun time. And we possibly still need the Slayer achievement for it? Let's find out. No, not Slayer. Weapon Master? Weapon Master. That's the one. We could play Sword. We could play Sword NG. That could be fun. Maybe we'll do Sword NG. We'll see. We can keep it flexible. I have to go report to my Legionnaire. This is killing my PD times. Oh, you give me swiftness. I'm ready. Put me in there, coach. Yeah. Swiftness, please. We could also play, like, Selly Pistol. Pistol, Selly. Shenanigans. We'll figure it out. We got many options available to us. Hammer is also kind of fun. Maybe I should play something that I don't actually know. Because all these weapons, I'm like, I kind of know that. Sword, I have definitely never played before on NG. I don't even know what else I can use, honestly. Build weapons. Sword, hammer, shortbow support. I feel like that's going to be kind of hard to pull off. I don't think the coefficients on shortbow are great. So I don't really want to play that open world. Mace? I could play Mace. Mace kind of interesting. Mace? Mace, pistol, NG? Mace, torch, NG? Mace, torch offhand? No, Mace, pistol... Mace, pistol, Mace, shield is pretty much my only options. And I don't think shield really does, like, anything. I like the idea of Mace Pistol, then. Just open the door. Open the door, Irvin. Thank you. Ritlock, I'm here. I'm ready to fight. This time we'll get him. For sure, boys. Go on, hop into your statue. There you go. Nicest looking personal story chapter 1 world boss? Maybe. It was definitely not Isramir, he's just a worm. The Earth Elemental for humans also does look kind of sick. But it's either gotta be Baradin or the Earth Elemental. It's not Isramir, the Plant Dragon is not that interesting. And Asurans just fight like a golem, but you see that model at least 3 or 4 other times throughout the course of the game. I would cast my vote for Baradin. Alright, I did it. I succeeded. Can I go to Black Citadel now on my mount to get my bags? Thank you. I would love to. I'll go knock this out quick. Extra life is done, apparently. Or at least I assume that's where all that XP came from. I could have sworn there was a POI over here, but I guess not. I guess we'll just hop on the sky scale. I swear there's a POI over there. I don't remember anything from last time we did MapComp, man. We're gonna be slow this time. All my collective wisdom is gone. I guess we'll go do like the outer loop first. Knock that out. And then we can circle back to the actual city stuff. Hey, we don't need the bags for this. We can just go get them later. Take me down. Hello, FYI, I am streaming. Oh, okay. Have fun. It's a late night for them to want to hang out with you.
I just decided I'd go over there because you're going to have fun with your friends. Hi, friends.
That's true. That is true. And then you're back like tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon?
Tomorrow, yeah, on the early side of the afternoon.
Okay, sounds good. We'll go do something fun when you get back.
Yeah. Love you.
Love you too. Have a fun time. Tell them I said hi.
I will. Apparently, we're going to see a deeply emotional animated robot.
What deeply emotional animated robot movie?
The Iron Giant.
Were they even born when the Iron Giant came out? Like, they're so young. Okay, if it's Thai, I bet it's Iron Giant.
Apparently, it's the new emotionally devastating animated robot movie.
Oh. The Iron Giant 2.
I think we're going to see it in their house.
I have no idea what movie it is.
About this movie.
Chat, what's the new emotionally devastating robot movie?
It's hot.
let's go buy our provisioners tokens for the day. We're getting close to not needing these anymore, but we're not quite there yet. I didn't realize I still had to buy my gift this week. That means I could probably craft another legendary rune. If I knew how many T6 trophies I had anyway. I think I might be out. But I'm also not going to do that on this character. We'll do it another time. Take me to the Priory Hole. Take me to the bank so that I can grab all of my leveling bags. And then we don't have to worry about inventory for a while. This is not the bank. What are you doing? This is the bank. Oh, Kratos. What bank? It was here. Here we go. Give me you, 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 you. Give me you, 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 you. Beautiful. Drink all your karma. Just put your gift of craftsmanship away. It's stressing me out just having it in an inventory that's eventually going to get deleted. You can sit over there with the rest of my gifts. Offhand use requires level 6. I'll just make them. It ain't that big of a deal. You should do the jail while you're down here, because I always forget about it. Just go talk to the jail quick. Get it out of the way. And then you can do the rest of this crap. Oopa, oopa. There we go. I don't think there's any other POIs on ground floor. I think it's all on first floor, second floor. Cheating. Take me to the command core. Uh, 11 stacks of extra life points. Holy shit. This is going to be a very fast leveled character. Does it do anything for world versus world for us later? It does. Holy gods, reward track progress. We are going to finish Woad Armor tonight for sure. I don't need to be here anymore. I've gotten everything. Now we gotta go visit the 2 tribunes. And then we gotta hit up store instance, and then we are G to G. Also, I think I forgot to put gathering tools. I should check my bank and see if I remember to put them in there or if they're on another character right now. I know for sure I have a set on my Tempest. I missed you. I definitely have a set on my Tempest, and I could probably grab them off of actual Chef, because I'm really like, I'm not playing Necro unless people tell me to play Necro these days. Love the profession. Do not let sports preach. So that one is definitely on an as-needed basis these days. And then we'll just hop in here quick. No invisible wall, we love that. Means we get mount in here, get things done faster. I should, you know what? I should touch base with Ruthless quick and make sure he's actually good to command tonight, because he hasn't been feeling well lately. I'll finish this and then go do that. Both iron maniple. I'm still missing a POI. Where? Good. Come on. There you go. There you go. The hell POI did I forget? Oh, yeah, okay. Makes sense. The one that you don't automatically get for using the portal. Okay. Black Citadel done. Let's go see if I actually have gathering tools, and then while this loads, I'm going to ping this quick. KT. Search at Ruthless. And up here. Question mark? I'm gonna shield. I'm not gonna use either. And then do I have gathering tools in here? It appears the answer to that question is no. Right, let's go grab some quick. Go poach them off of Chef. Maybe getting to the point where I should buy another pair of them. Mail. The hell? Oh, daily gathering, of course. Alright. Bank. Character. There they are. Unbound is just fine. I actually would not mind access to a little bit more unbound magic. Buy some trophy shipments. Make my last legendary runes, make my last legendary sigils. Because once those are done, all that we're doing is weapons. That's it. And maybe the raid legendary set. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't feel like I'm in any particular rush to build a second set of legendary armor. First set, yeah, absolutely. Of course you're going to do it. Second set, that's cosmetic at that point. All right, let's get to work. I have applied conditions. There's that done. See you. See you. Good opener. Holy cow, he takes no damage. He's so strong. There we go. Now remember what you learned about this Renown Heart? That there's like a secret area where you can get all of your Renown Heart progress done. And nobody knows about it. This is not it. You've gone too far. It's back here. This is it. Where's our nose about it, though? It actually looks extremely cleaned out down here. Turn on, please, turn on. No? Yeah, it's heavily cleaned out down here, actually. Alright, I'll go back to script then. I guess he got it all. At least I can shoot cannons. At least I can kill a couple script. Just drag him into range of the renown heart. Like, if you could come over here, and if you could come over here, and then if you could come over here. I'd love that. Perfect. Thank you for your cooperation. And if I could just find like one devourer down here to get credit on. No, it sucks down here. Maybe it's bugged. Maybe I'm bugged. No, chill. We'll just go tap a cannon one more time. There we go. What's my throw elixir do? Front regen vigor? Okay. It's like no real reason to not throw it. 20-second cooldown. Yeah, you just kind of chuck it anytime. Free boons. I do wish that it like did anything to enemies. But we can switch it up in a bit. Show me more unexploded mortars. Here's that done. Let's go learn how to dodge. Wow, even up here? Okay. You're not even a vet? Okay. Try and get a little bit of piercing damage set up here through some of the rock drakes at least. You good? He's good. He knows what's up. Fix this cage, clean that tar pool, we should be done. We might be done with you instead. Indeed we are. That's 10 already? Holy crap. Wow, okay, that extra life bonus is a lot of XP. Is that Dragon Fight Club? That is Dragon Fight Club. What up, DFC? I'll always recognize the World versus World player in the wild when I see him. Does that mean we unlock hero points as well? No, 11 for hero points. Alright. Well, give me like 2 seconds at the rate we're going. Excuse me, rude. I want both of them. Give me both. Yes, man. Double the progress. Oh my god, it's not enough. Are you kidding me? How about this then? Oh, the embers don't even give progress. That's messed up. You actually only get progress for the power sources themselves? What a scam. Alright, we loop around through here. There's a heart over there, there's 2 POIs over there, and then we're on our way. I don't see a mace in any of those, so we chuck it. What up, rust oozes? What up, 2 rust oozes? What up, 3 rust oozes? What up, 4 rust oozes? Have I just been ignoring you behind me this whole time? Read on, it's done already. I think I have been. Alright. Well, that's taken care of. Who's that? What's up, Elrenia? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. What's new? Oh, you know. Gestures outside, generally. In more productive news, this is the first stream that I've done in... It's probably like 4 months, where I haven't felt guilty about streaming instead of like not doing the work. I submitted a complete draft of my dissertation to my advisor earlier this week. I finished all of my consulting work this afternoon. I have, like, maybe for the first time since I was 13, nothing on my to-do list that's work related. Like, there's always stuff that I could be doing around the house, like, you know, change air filter, clean light bulb, vacuum, etc. But it's like the first time in as long as I can remember that I actually have like not had work to do, and it feels incredible. It's so good. I haven't felt this way since I was working like 6 hours a week at a sub shop in undergrad, and I just left my work at the counter when I went home. Man, it's incredible. It feels so good. So we're back on leveling grind. We're doing Quarteria completion again. We got reset tonight. After reset, I'm going to play a bit of Planet Crafter. I've been enjoying that. Amanda's at a friend's place tonight. Like, I'm channeling some heavy, I'm 19 years old and just moved out of the house vibes tonight, basically, is what I'm trying to communicate. And if, like, my back wasn't sore from stretching incorrectly 2 days ago, I'd almost believe it, too. Hope you're doing well, though. Hey, sometimes working a lot is like you feel good and productive. Sometimes working a lot is like I can't wait to be done. So I hope that you are navigating that successfully as well, channeling some positive energy if you need to. Am I 11 yet? I am 11. Give me them hero points, baby. You need a routine. I'm looking forward to starting one again. I had a really nice routine, like, over the summer. And honestly, like, look, I'm glad that Amanda's gone. I hope that she doesn't watch this VOD. It's going to be very embarrassing if she does. I had a great routine this summer. My wedding destroyed it. Like, I had a great balance of like structured tasks and stuff in my life, and then we went to a friend's wedding in May. We had our own wedding in July, and then we traveled for a Guild Wars friend's wedding in August, and ever since then I've been like in a desperate struggle with myself to catch back up on the structure that my life once had. And I think I'm very close to achieving it now with a lot of these major to-do tasks out of the way, but for a while there it was dicey. We were seat of the pants for several months this summer, just like trying to survive out here. Love my wife. Best wife I could ask for. Just like marriages are annoying to plan. This is what it comes down to. There's so much work. Good thing you only have to do one of them. Excuse me. Fucking rude. First of all. Second, how did I not get this POI in my story instance? I gotta go into this tunnel again? Elrenia Hell Kinding is now offline. Spied? Spied? Spying? Spies? You going offline? Explain yourself. Should probably update that since Kinding like doesn't exist anymore, but you know. Alright, there we go. Bard's Vault. Need to update on Guild Wars 2 with the servers it's at. Yeah, my friends list is on Nightmare right now. You can do a bit of a live audit. Like, I haven't even... Well, Atros is just fine. Bucket, I need to add his guild tag. Cinnamon needs a guild tag added. I don't even remember who Jexir is. Like, that's a case of missing nickname. LLVG Commander? That's... As far as I know, that's still correct. Yeah, a lot of this needs to get reworked. Switching your second account. Gotcha. Yeah, I should revise my friends list over the weekend. Just get it tidied up a bit. Especially if I'm going to be playing more. So, this email only went out today. I don't have details yet, but I have asked my committee to send me availability for first 2 weeks of December. My advisor currently has my dissertation. I think I'm going to have to make a couple of very minor edits to make him happy. But if all goes well, I will be a doctor before Christmas. And then, I have like one consulting position lined up right now. It's the one that I've been doing for a couple of months, but it's only like, right now it's 6 hours a week, because that's what I told my employer that I could give them. I think post-graduation, I'll probably see if they want to go up to like 20. But I would like to take a little bit of time while I job hunt for something that's more stable, offers benefits, means that I don't have to like get onto the personal marketplace for health insurance and that kind of stuff. While I'm doing that process, it would be nice to like cosplay as somebody who's a full-time streamer. Do like 5 to 6 hour daily streams. 5 to 6 days a week. I feel like that could be fun. I maintain that it's unrealistic to think that I view content creation in the same way that I view like professional sports, where it's like there's a lot of people that want to do it full time, but there's only a very select few people who actually have the willpower to do it, and also are like in the right place at the right time, and also make content that's interesting enough that they can like compete in the marketplace. So I'm not saying that I want to pivot into being a full-time streamer and like turn this into my primary source of income, but it would be fun to pretend for a little bit. Yeah, it is a lot. There was a while back before wedding and everything where I was doing like 20 to 25 hours of streaming a week, but I had a rhythm for it, you know? I had a schedule, I had a rhythm, and that made it so much more manageable. And then everything got chaotic. But like, I don't know. Maybe this is just old man talking. Maybe this is just old man chef who threw his back out from like rotating 6 degrees too far when he stretched in the morning. Routines are nice. Just having structure in your life is good. Yeah, streaming and YouTube and the social media presence. I mean, I really don't like frick with the social media presence that much. Mostly because I'm bad at it, and mostly because I don't enjoy it. Like, it doesn't fulfill me to write a tweet every day. It's like, hey, here is my top 5 tips for how to fun maxing in Guild Wars 2. Like, I don't know, man. I consider my body of like social media work to be the admin work that I do in NA Alliances. Like that's my community service to like be social and build outreach and communicate with people. And it's not even mine. Like it's me and a dozen other people. Get out. But for the YouTube stuff, like I'm pretty sure I've said this before. I actually like doing the YouTube stuff way more than doing Twitch. I think that you have more information on YouTube about what stuff works and what stuff doesn't, in terms of like what people liked and how you were found and discovered. I think putting extra effort into editing goes further on YouTube than it does on Twitch. Like if you have a good idea for a video, you have a good concept and you execute on it, YouTube does a better job of rewarding you for putting that work in than Twitch does. And I also just find the editing process to be like fulfilling creatively. Like I'm not the most extroverted person in the world. I think at this point saying that I'm introverted would probably just like be lying, because I don't think you can be introverted and also stream at the same time. I think that's like stolen valor from people who are actually introverted. But at the same time, I'm not like, oh boy, I can't wait to stream tonight so I can talk to strangers. If I wanted to like meet strangers, I'd go outside. Yeah, night shift does make it hard. I mean, that's a big shift. Is that Tifa? Tifa would be in like War or Air, or one of those guilds. I have unlocked hero points at this point. So let's keep these rolling. Are any of the elixirs actually good? The only one I've used in World versus World is you, and that's the one that makes you invulnerable, and I can't see that being good on that. Remove a mob. Convert all conditions to boons. Might, Fury, Resolution, Swiftness. I love that. Drink that S. And then do it again. Yes. Use profession mechanic skills. Don't mind if I do. Doing this more for the Unbound Magic than anything else. Like, Copper's basically free, but Unbound Magic, that could be anything. Could even be Clovers. I think you should still be in range of this heart. You are. Perfect. But like, really what I'm looking for is a mace. I would love a mace. If one of you could find me a mace. Very excited about mace prospects. Also, man, unrelated, but I'm so excited to have World versus World reset back at 9 p.m. Holy cow. The 6 months of enduring a 10 p.m. World versus World reset are brutal. It's like I have a whole extra hour back. When is reset now? Reset is in 45 minutes. So we're going to be doing this for probably another, like, 40 minutes. I don't want to show up at, like, 8:58 p.m. and be like, hey, what do you want me to play? Because that's rude. So we'll pop into comms at, like, 8:50. We'll see what people want me to bring. I'll pretend that I accidentally deleted my Scourge. They'll be like, you didn't delete your Scourge. I'll be like, okay, you got me. I'll go sit in sand jail. Hang out with my 3 best friends, Shade 1, Shade 2, and Shade 3. Fucking... I do not like that class anymore. The only reason that Scourge is worth playing is you have access to GS5, which is like the most fun skill in the game, but everything else about that playstyle, ugh. Thank you. 7 p.m. your time? Holy cow, that's so good. Alright, let me go catch a ton of drakes. No, just wait. Turrets are, I don't even, like, maybe this is the incorrect way to play NG. I don't even like turrets that much. No, frick off. This is my Drake. This is my Drake. Don't, you precast your net far too early. Just wait. Now go in. Okay, you know what? Fine. You can have them. You got it. Have fun. Come over here. There's nobody bother us over in this corner of the map. Sure. Yeah, Dragon Hunter is so back right now. I took, I think, like 3 days on it, so I've got a bunch of footage in the archive. And I think by the end, I got good enough at it that I can probably do a video on it. It makes okay sense to me. There's some damage professions where I'm like, I understand how this works. I'm having a good time. I eventually got there on Warrior, although it took a lot of work. I have been there on Reaper since like day 1, basically. DH never totally clicked, but I was at least like never at the bottom of meters. Like if I get beat on meters by JJ because he's been a DPS main in Guild Wars 2 since 2012, fine. You know, you got me on that one. But if I'm getting beaten by like random people who are in squad that I don't know, then we got a problem. I am perfectly fine settling for being like an average to above, to slightly above average player. That's what makes me different from other streamers. I don't have an ego. And I cleared that benchmark on DH. Which means I'm probably qualified to do a video on it. What's an example of a profession that I haven't cleared that benchmark on? Catalyst. I haven't figured out DPS Catalyst yet for my life. Which actually, like, really bothers me, because 80% of your damage on Catalyst is Meteor Shower. Like, you press 3 buttons, and it results in 80% of your damage, and for the life of me, I can't do it. Like, I press the buttons, but I'm not where I want to be on the meters after I press the buttons. So that one we're probably going to have to do a little bit of, like, footage review for. Maybe this. Give me that. It's up. You need to go up. So you feel about Guardian when you haven't touched it for a while? See, I think that I've actually gotten to muscle memory point on Guardian, which is great. It's a really good feeling. I think if I didn't play Guardian for a month, I could pick it up and I'd probably still know what I'm doing. It's one of a small handful of classes that I think I actually just, like, I've internalized. It's like that, any permutation of Necromancer, because I've been a Necromancer main since I started playing, basically. And Tempest. Support Tempest clicked for me really fast, and I just enjoy playing it. Like, I love playing Support Tempest. It's a very fun profession. For you, it's Necro Elite Twins. Did we just become best friends? Drink my juice. Drink it again. 2 rounds of juice. What's up, Dickles? How you doing? Hold on. It is really bothering me that my chat dog is not in dark mode right now. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh, so much better. Okay. I don't know why it happened, but it's fixed. Debating what you want to play for reset in 30 minutes. If you want to be a upstanding member of the community, ask your commander what your commander needs and then play that. If you want to try something that is new to the meta and hasn't really been played much within, like, the last year, Larini and I were just talking about how DPS Dragon Hunter is making a comeback. A little bit of DPS DH content could be fun. If you're worried about getting queued and you just want to play something that's flexible, you could bring NG. You have the option to switch to Hollowsmith, or you can play support Scrapper. I think I live. Actually, I do almost no damage. I needed to kill his minions first. Yeah, I needed to kill his minions first. Also, I should be putting on gear. I'm pretty sure we're still in all starter stuff. Oh, it's all you have. Okay, well okay. Well, in that case. I mean, you're not using an offhand, so that would be an easy place to start. Sure, give me a mighty offhand pistol. And then at least I've got some extra skills that I can press. And then kill the Vanguard first. Hit him with a glue shot. Hit him with a flamethrower. Okay, actually just, like, way easier when you kill the Vanguard. This turns out. And also maybe when you're using an offhand. There we go. No problems. Ooh, pistol. I would be fine with lightning on crit. Ashred, you stacked TH last week? Yeah, DH and NG are just such safe choices lately because you have the opportunity to just swap between damage and support, which matters so much more on reset than it does at other times. Give me that new pistol, and then put this old pistol here. DH and what? DH or NG. You can play DPS NG, also known as Hollowsmith, or I guess if you're lazy, you can play like Grenade Get Scrapper. And then you can also play Support Scrapper, which is like... I still think it's probably the best all-around support right now. Or if you wanted to play something that has the ability to roll swap, but like for some reason you don't want to be on guard or NG, you could bring Vindicator. Vindicator is fun to bring to reset night. Because you can play DPS Vindy, or you can play Heal Vindy, or you can play Renegade. So you have a lot of opportunities to swap around. But I think people are kind of sleeping on how good DPS Vindy is in the meta right now. The only guild that I really know that's running it right now is Boys. And they're good, and they theorycraft, and they comp. So if they're running DPS Vindy, I'm sure they're running it because they think it's good. But I haven't seen anybody else pick up on that technology yet. So I don't know if it's just something that they like, or if it's something that not a lot of people have really tested out that much yet. For my part, I've played it, and I think it's fine to probably good, but I don't think it spikes quite as hard as like a Berserker or a Hollowsmith. It's got much better cleave damage, it's got much better sustain damage, especially than Berserker, because Berserker is very much all or nothing. The new ECSU Hollowsmith build is not that bad. Like, it definitely has burst when you have Corona Burst up, but you can Corona Burst a lot on that build. But DPS Vindy's output is like, it's steady, and then if you're patient for a couple seconds, you can really spike a bit. If you wait to line up like double Scav Burst plus GS5 plus GS2, I think is the other one that spikes hard. I don't know, I haven't played it for like a month. But you can sort of spike on Vindy. And then you also bring like roads and stuff. Is support a lack mech legit or a meme? Didn't they strip a lack off a lack mech in World vs. World? I don't think it gives a lack anymore. I think that was last patch. I could be wrong. I think even if they did, it's still fine. It actually still does quite a bit of healing, and it also does quite a bit of barrier. I think Heal a lack mech actually produces more barrier than Scrapper does. Source somebody else told me, and I said, okay. Which is part of why we're playing the Mechanist for Week 3 Chef for open world leveling. But I think it's still fine. In our Mistis, Crisis Zone still shows Alacrity. Okay, then I guess they didn't. Yeah, then I would say it's totally fine to run. You lose out on some cleanse, but I'm assuming it's like shortbow heal alac mech. So you'll still have access to the cleanses that you have on the shortbow kit, which are not nothing. Your big loss is Purge, Styro. Like, not having Purge is going to cut into your condies a bit. Not having Purity of Purpose is going to cut into your condies a little bit, but there's a not insignificant amount of condi removal that you get out of stuff that's accessible to base NG. And I don't even know if your mech contributes to it in any way or not. But I think you have to worry less about Conde removal with the Selly nerf, because most of the time you're worried about conditions, you're actually worried about like the movement impairing conditions. You're worried about slow, you're worried about cripple, you're really worried about immob. And resistance lets you just skip it. So, like, if you have resistance, you kind of... This is a simplification, but if you have resistance, you kind of don't need Conde removal. Unless it's like a big chunky stack of burning. But if it's a big chunky stack of burning, like, that's why Firebrand exists. You just pop into Tome 2 and you're chilling. What's up, Exceed? How you doing, my friend? I want to go up. Take me up. Oh, I need to go back down. I'll go down. Chillin'. Same. I should put on that new shirt that I got. It wasn't a shirt. I actually didn't get a new anything. What the hell are you? Oh, it's light. Ugh. Okay. Well, fair enough. About to get dinner. I should, like, probably eat something at some point, but I think I've let it go too long. I might just go get, like, a small snack after raid, but before Planet Crafter. It's the classic trap where I had... lunch at, like, 1:30. And so it was like 7. And I was like, I'm gonna stream tonight. I should probably eat something. But I had a late lunch, so I'm not hungry. So I'm just gonna have something small. And then, like, I won't be hungry for stream. And then you have something small, and then you finish streaming. You're like, I'm hungry. So, I don't know. We'll see. Sister made lasagna? Dude, that sounds amazing right now. For my last birthday, Amanda made me some lasagna, and it was very good. But, like, the amount of work that's required to make a good lasagna is kind of crazy. So, I think that's probably only something she would do for special occasions. But she did, like, from scratch bechamel sauce and all this kind of stuff. It was so good. And frozen lasagna, just, like, it's not the same. It's not the same, man. Only 4 left until 18 of 18 legendary armor. Ooh. That's gonna be, I mean, it's not me because I'm 18 of 18 already, but where's my, no, not you. Not this. Check this out. I actually, okay, you know what? I might stop. How close am I to finishing the zone? 66? Man, I gotta hurry. I want to try and make my 6th rune before reset. Will I have enough time to do that? It's probably not, but wouldn't it be nice? Oh, there's Mexican lasagna. Dude, I frick with enchiladas. You know what else I frick with that I really... There's only one place in generic East Coast City that I live that does them, and they only do them on weekends, but if you can catch them on the weekends, they're so good, there's a place... like south downtown that does tamales, like handmade homemade tamales, and they're outstanding. The problem is they only sell them on like Saturday morning, and they sell out by like 11. But at least for tamales, the Trader Joe's frozen tamales aren't horrible. Like, it's not a replacement for a homemade tamale to go to Trader Joe's and get a frozen tamale and then like wrap it in a damp paper towel and microwave it. I'm not saying that they're the same, but it's a decent replacement if you're desperate. We also have a PhD student in the lab right now who's from Colombia, and we had him over for dinner one night, and he brought arepas, and those were crazy good. Do I go for chicken, pork, or beef? None. I am a cheese and peppers tamale enjoyer. Like, I'll eat any tamale that you put in front of me, but if you're asking me which one I prefer, give me that, like, cheese and jalapenos. Keep it simple. You're getting hungry? Yeah, I should not be having this conversation right now. I ate dinner already, man. I'm not allowed to eat again. I'm gonna wreck my figure. I didn't even go for a run today because I'm a lazy piece of shit who's had trouble summoning motivation to do things for some reason. Friday's supposed to be sushi day from the sushi place down the street that's really good, but I'm only allowed to get sushi from the good sushi place if I exercise. And I didn't exercise today, so I'm not allowed to have sushi. Like, it sucks, but them's the breaks. I had to settle for an ancient withered peach that I found in the fridge and a little bit of crackers and cheese. But in some ways, I'm kind of like, that's all you should have tonight. Because you're supposed to go for runs on Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you didn't because you just decided you didn't want to, and now you gotta pay the price. Like, guy in my head who's lazy and just wants to watch YouTube videos and play Factorio all day does not like guy in my head who's like, you should take care of your body every once in a while. Those two are fucking rivals. It's sashimi, it's the good stuff and not the rice sauce carbs. So I read on the internet from a handful of sources that if you are having a post-workout meal, carbs are actually kind of good. So what I have been skipping the sauce. Like, I'll go for a run, right? I do like a 3 kilometer most Fridays when I can actually summon the motivation. And then I will get sushi on the way home, but I explicitly get stuff that's like avocado, salmon, tuna, no sauce. Like, especially not a heavy mayo sauce. I'll get like, you know, a little bit of soy sauce or something, but we're skipping like the heavy mayo sauce and just trying to get some rolls that are very like protein forward, a little bit of fat from the avocado and a little bit of carbs from the rice. So it's like a macro oriented meal. And I feel like that's been working out pretty well. Like, the best shape of my life that I was ever in was when I lived in New York. And when I lived in New York, I was doing runs 3 nights a week. And at the end of every run, I would go to the sushi place at our corner and I would get a California roll and like I forget what the roll is even called. It was very much like, you know, a premium spicy tuna roll that's not just like, you know, tuna mayo mash. It was like it actually had a bit of roll going on. And then I would get chocolate milk from the deli, from the bodega around the corner. And like that was my post-workout meal 3 nights a week. And at the height of that routine, I think I was at like 195 pounds. and then moved and have been trying to recapture that ever since, but like life circumstances are just different. It's really hard trying to take care of your body and make healthy choices when you're in a PhD program. Like it consumes so much of your time and attention and energy and motivation and momentum and like everything. I'm very much looking forward to being done. Yeah, fish is great for you. Like, definitely incorporate more fish into your diet. It doesn't even have to be sushi. Like, just pick up, tuna fillets or anything you can find at your grocery store. I'm not a huge salmon guy, but, like, salmon is also very good. I just personally don't like it very much. But if you like salmon, more power to you. I'm more like, give me that, like, ahi tuna steak cut. That's what I'm about. More of a lifting guy? That's my brother's domain. He does a bunch of lifting and, like, strength work. I do, like, some lifting every once in a while. Like, I've got some small kettlebells in the office. Mostly just because, like, if I'm going to be sitting down working for 6 to 8 hours a day in front of a computer, I'd like to have something around that I can, like, at least get heart rate up a little bit without necessarily going outside and turning it into, like, all production. But I think I definitely favor cardio, because I would like to lose weight. I don't really care about mass or like the muscle definition or anything like that. I would just like to have less weight on my body than I do. And we are getting there. It's a gradual process. It's a really gradual process. Now you build good habits, you maintain them over time, and then eventually you get there. I started running maybe like 2 months ago at this point. Actually, it might be closer to 3. But when I started, I was struggling to get across a mile. I was dying by the time I got to a mile. And these days, I'm running like 2 and sometimes 2.5 if it's like not too windy out and it's not too hot. So there's definitely progress being made. I think it's just you always want things to go faster than they do. But that's life, man. Yeah, and I also need to do a much better job of cutting out carbs. Like my sugar specifically. My daily sugar intake is still way higher than it needs to be. I'm staying under my 100% DV most days, but I also don't have many days where I just like don't have sugar. There's always sugar in my, like, processed sugar in my diet from somewhere. Whether it's like, oh, there's a cookie sitting out in the kitchen, I'm just gonna have a cookie quick, or it's like, I'm just gonna have a Red Bull tonight because I need to be awake for another hour or two to run dissertation analyses or like whatever. Oh, I didn't even think about air quality index stuff tickles. You're totally right. When I remember because like I grew up in Wisconsin in the Midwest. Like you don't have to worry about air pollution there. So like I never thought to look at it. But then when I was in New York, I remember one day I went out for a run and like it sucked. I got back and I was like coughing, my throat was on fire. I was like, what the hell happened, man? Like, what is going on? Check the air quality index. Air quality index is like bad. Limit your outdoor activities today. It's like, man, they don't fuck around with that, man. When AQI is telling you to stay indoors, you should not be outside exercising. It fucks you up. Join my party in Ascalonian Catacombs? What the hell? Just doing Ascalonian Catacombs and raid spot tonight. DF? You're in Central Valley, California. I assumed you were going to be like LA or LA adjacent. Because LA air pollution is an absolute nightmare. Are you near... You don't have to answer this. I don't have an underwater weapon. That's bad. You don't have to answer this if you don't want. Are you near Hemet, California? Not necessarily. Are you within, like, I don't know, 50 miles? Do you know where Hemet, California is? I'll probably be fine. This seems fine. I'll be fine. They're all invuln? How come they get to attack me, though? This is kind of fucked up. Like, how come you're invuln, but you still do damage? Farther from Hemet than LA. Okay. So Amanda recently did a data collection in Hemet, and she described it as, like, one of the worst places that she's ever been. Not, like, actively bad, but just, like, a depressing place where there was nothing to do. It was like a town that was bereft of a soul. So now it's on the shit list forever. This was like 3 months ago. So, end of summer? August territory? I don't think we're going to have an opportunity to make the legendary sigil. Or the legendary ring tonight. Unless I get queued out. If I get queued out, we could very much make a legendary sigil. Stop fucking walking. It's rude. Also, did Ruthless get back to me? Yeah, he's good. Okay. He's playing the video game. Perfecto. Go on, put your block on. There you go. That's what we want to see. Now, we're just going to leave you alone. Kill your friends, and then when you're done blocking, we kill you. "150 miles from it." Okay. So familiar, but like not nearby. Yeah, we are a race against time just to finish this map before we reset. Don't hit me. Don't do it, man. Come on, don't do it. Come on. It's so rude. Heal me. $85? That's not great. Do I have any underwater weapon at all? None? Okay, we're not gonna be... Well, maybe we can. We just need someone else to kill that drink. Nine minutes? I know, I'm watching. I'm keeping an eye on it. Hold on, I'm gonna go change this fan up real quick. It's on a little higher blast than I want. There we go. Much better. Love the new fan. It just gets a little too aggro sometimes. Really? You're gonna make me kill one more ghost? There we go. Alright, I should hop into comms to at least know what I'm going to be playing tonight. Eric hates my ass, so I'm fairly sure the answer is going to be Scrapper, but we'll see. Hello. What do you need me on tonight? Zick, Eric. What do you need? Okay. And I'm one of them. 2 renown arts missing still? Oh. 1 vista? Oh. Okay. Nah, you got Ham here now. You don't need Necro. Ham, Oglethorpe Max would be good. Oh, and Seaweed's on Necro too. Yeah, you're kind of needing me on Necro. But then, like, what do I want to play then? Tempest, I guess. Alright, what renown arts did I miss? That makes sense. One down. Oh, I just completely forgot that one. That one's on me. Scrapper's fun, man. I don't know what you're complaining about. It's a good time. Yeah, it's fun. When I was too busy putting my face in the gate to notice that someone pushed out behind me. I just get distracted, man. You wouldn't understand. It's a commander thing. Like, the mind flood is so bad. Especially when you're pug tagging. Just watching people stand like 800 behind the gate. Just taking random damage from siege. So you're like trying to lead by example, putting your face into the gate. It's tough out here, man. I'd like to see you do it. No, he rages at Loft, but Loft brings a lot of it on himself by squirreling off tag to like hand res somebody when he's supposed to be ruthless as cleanses. No. That doesn't sound like the ruthless I know. I don't think we're gonna make it, boys. Maybe we will. I can play Guardian for 7 if you need me to. Hey, you tell me what you need, Eric. He's telling me what he needs. I'm gonna bring NG. I'm gonna lead by example. I'm gonna bring my NG, and if I need to swap to support scrap, I can. I'll play Firebrand for the fucked up Necro party. They didn't mean to. I'm unbelievable. It's okay.